Hey, how are we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection, technology gain, times 5, 7, and 8. Now right here we have our new Supreme Edgeless, or actually Supreme 8 Edgeless fixed frame projection screens. Keep in mind this is not a screen paint. This is a 4-step process in order to get the screens to react this way. And this is our own form of signature technology designed for our own lineup of projection screens. Now, I've been talking about it for quite some time on having our own fixed frame screens. We've been working with a company that is allowing us to use their screens to be able to code our technology too. Now, this right here is an edgeless fixed frame screen. There's no borders on it whatsoever, and now being coated with our technology, it looks absolutely incredible. I showed you the difference between the two when we do motorized projection screens. Now, just to let you know, for those who've been asking me a lot of questions, like I've gotten emails from time to time from people have not seen the demonstrations. Can this screens work with ultra short throw projectors? That's the reason why I went out and bought myself an Optima GT 5600 ultra short throw projector, which I have here on the floor. And as you can see, I can use this in a fully lit environment, not in a dim lighting environment, not in a dark environment. As you can see how much ambient light has contact with the screen at all times. Look how bright the walls are, and you can see exactly how amazing the picture quality looks from side to side. We're not going to lose anything at all when it comes to this technology. Now, these screens are, like I said, ultra short throw, long throw, and short throw compatible. Excuse me about that. Still going through a bit of a cold, but it's getting better. They work with laser, 4K, HD projectors or 1080p projectors. This projector is full 1080p, and they also too work with several different forms of projectors like DLP and LCD. Now, we do not support the cheap knockoff projectors. I explained that many times before. Please, before you purchase this screen, look at the list we have below of projectors we do support. We do not support knockoffs. Alright, so I'm just showing you how amazing this picture is. Now, this is the one in my living room. This is a 126 16:9 screen. I will have at the bottom of the description, section on the price tag for these screens. We will be shipping them in the United States for free. Outside the United States, if you do want one of these screens, keep in mind the shipping cost will not be free. If you're interested, you can actually send us an email. We can send you a PayPal invoice for the screen, and also too for the cost of the shipping cost. I just want to show you how amazing this screen looks. And you can see how much lighting I have in my environment. It looks absolutely incredible. Now, keep in mind, instead of you going out and trying to figure out, okay, I might have to buy, if I own an ultra short throw projector, you're thinking that you may have to buy a separate screen. Sorry about that, because you own an ultra short throw. This is not so when it comes to this technology. It's compatible with ultra short throw. So it's kind of like getting two screens in one. Alright, so let's do a snow scene. Because as you know, these screens are dark. Just want to show you how amazing snow scene looks on this technology. And if we're able to pull up a nice bright image without fear of the screen washing out or fading. Okay, I'll grab another one. Now, keep in mind the screens will come with free LED lights. Also, too, like I said, the sizes that will be available will be 126 inch 16:9, which I have right here. Up to also to the smallest we have is 106. Now, for those of you that are curious of seeing this with the lights out, let's take our lights out. find my remote controls. I think all my remote controls for my LED lights are downstairs in the basement. Usually that's what happens. They're usually all downstairs in the basement. Now, lights back on. Oops, ceiling fan, got the wrong one. Let's take a walk around. There's one thing too I love about the ultra short though is the fact that usually when I would stand in front of the back of the projector I would always get my head cascaded onto the screen, where with ultra short throw pretty much I don't have to worry about that. See, we turn from the angle, screen does not wash out and fade. Keep in mind I have condensed lighting at all times on my screen. Alright, with that being said, let's go downstairs because I have the other screen set up downstairs. So over here we have the 100-inch 106 inch, sorry about that, 106 inch 16:9. This is the other Supreme 8 edgeless ambient light rejection fixed frame screen. As you can see, fully lit environment. You see the difference when it comes to my environments? They're always nice and bright. Now down here we're using long throw. We're using my Sony long throw projector, another 1080p projector. Actually this is 1920 by 1200. Take our lights out. I think I may have my remote controls. Yep, all of them are down here. They're all downstairs. Bring the light down a little bit. I'll show you how beautiful the screen looks. Now, like I said, they only come in two sizes. Some people are asking for 150 inches. They're asking me for 180 inches. No, we don't make them that big. Keep in mind, when you got screens that are coming at 150, 180, they have to be shipped by freight. It has to be shipped by freight. It becomes extremely expensive. A lot of people don't consider that. The shipping costs on these things aren't cheap. Now, we got this one hooked up to the PS4. Now, just in case if my time runs out here, I'm Kenneth Bird from Illuminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light rejection, technology gain times 5, 7, and 8. We'll start announcing next week. The prices will be announced today. I'll have that at the bottom of the description. As soon as we start adding everything, we've seen how much it's going to cost us for material, the pricing. We get a discount on the screens, and also to the pricing on shipping and all that has to be factored in so we can come up with a very fair price. Keep in mind, you have to consider the fact this is a screen with incredible ambient light capabilities, Also to consider the fact that they are ultra short throw and long throw compatible. Well, actually most screens are long throw compatible, but ultra short throw compatible, which means if you own an ultra short throw, you don't have to worry about saying, well, it's just going to work with my screen. You're not going to have that problem. Let's see where my projector sits back. 12 feet, 4 inches from the screen. And this is the image we pull up on our floodlights. Now keep in mind, you don't have to have a 1080p projector. I'll be doing some demonstrations on a 2500 lumen laser projector. Also too on our 720p projectors. Now with the picture being so superb, you do not have to use 4K if you don't want to. Look at that. Don't need our lights. So we don't lose any picture quality whatsoever. This is a pre-coated surface using the Supreme 8 technology, using ambient light rejection technology gain times 8. Now let's switch over to our PS4. There you go. Look how beautiful that screen looks. Take our lights out. All blue. Mind you don't have to be in the dark if you don't want to. Keep your lights on, it's up to you. That's the beautiful thing about this technology. You do not have to be stuck in the dark. Why sit there and spend all this money for a TV when you can have a screen of this caliber that's going to look incredible in your home? And keep in mind, don't forget about the Supreme 7, because the Supreme 7 is incredible technology. You see me paint over motorized screens with that stuff, it is incredible. Pretty sure I hit that start button the first time. There we go. think about it. Why would you spend all this money for a 55-inch, 65-inch screen when you can have TV, when you can have a 106-inch sitting up on top of your wall? And that's what people want. They want that real movie theater experience. That's what they want. See that? Beautiful.
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Attack of the Titans. Amazing freaking anime. Amazing, amazing freaking anime. See, this full lit environment, and I can sit here and use my projection screen with no problem whatsoever.
Okay, so I'm just your standard, regular old, incredibly handsome, unbelievably charismatic black dude. Now, this drooling figure challenge mixed race woman is my wife, Rainbow. And
I love this show.
She looks like right now. She's a doctor. I'm lucky. You got a great house, 4 great kids, and my pockets. It's a far cry from where it all began. That's why I promised my parents I'd get an education, graduate, and get myself.
This is why you can replace your TV with our technology. Look at this. Fully lit environment. Sitting here watching TV.
Probably wasn't where I'm from. And if he was, he should have mentioned the part about how when brothers start getting a little money, stuff starts getting a little weird. Like in my neighborhood, sometimes I feel like a bit of an odd.
And if you look to your left, you'll see the mythical and majestic black family out of their natural habitat and yet still thriving.
That's so messed up. I love that show. Alright, let me come out of here real quick. Let's go back out of here. Let's come over here real quick. Alright, if I run out of time, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration, just showing you a few things on here on what you could do with this technology. Keep in mind, for those of you that are dying to replace your TV, you just don't want to spend the money for a TV because TVs are quite expensive. Bigger size you go on a TV, the more expensive it is going to cost you. With this technology, you can use this in a fully lit environment. You don't have to worry about the screen washing out or fading. You can watch movies with the lights on or off. It's up to you. Oh, I got a code there. Hold on. There we go. I'm about to say, what's going on with that? I watched Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins was actually really, really good.
While Monroe is best remembered for his doctrine, I think he would.
See how beautiful this is? You can just look through all your stuff on here with no problem. Don't have to worry about the screen fading. Don't have to be sitting in the dark. If you choose you don't want to be in the dark, you don't have to be in the dark. That's the beautiful thing about this technology.
It feels like they have no idea.
Book of Eli.
too small. Plus, robots do a lot of the things that, frankly, we just don't want to do anymore. Don't worry, folks.
I can have my lights out if I want, or I can have them on. It's up to me.
Pick for the more exciting tasks. This lucky guy is starting the first day at his new job.
Alright, I'm going to get out of here real quick. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. The new screens will be available next week for pre-order. The launch date's going to be coming up very fast, but the pre-orders are set up to make sure you get one of these screens. They're going to sell out extremely fast. I've gotten hit with tons of emails when people are asking when, the price, sizes. They're going to go pretty quick. This is a screen that's going to give you the ability to be able to use your screen with lights on, lights off. We're talking about full ability to be able to use in full ambient light projection technology, without worrying about the screen washing out and fading. Look how much light we have in the environment. You can use it with long throw, short throw, and they're compatible with ultra short throw projectors, so that's not going to be an issue for the screen. Also consider the fact that, like I said, pre-coded, already easy to assemble. This is going to be beautiful hanging up on your wall. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time, and I have to go.